into an artisan community known as La Villita, the little village. There's galleries, shops, and restaurants back there. Most of them closing around 6 o'clock, so keep that in mind if you want to check them out. But there's neat stuff in there for sure. Another super cool thing about La Villita is this stage. This theater is the Arneson Theater. Arneson Theater seats 800 on the left. That stage there was a Miss Congeniality.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Like that. Yeah, thank you.
Good spot for Arneson Theater. Now the stage in the stage house, footbridge, all the footbridges that you'll see, sidewalks, benches, gardens, stairwells, fountains, lampposts, all designed by Robert H. Hudman. He was born and raised in San Antonio, went to the University of Texas in Austin to study architecture, graduated, went to New Orleans after that to further his studies, fell in love with the whole old world Venice kind of thing, right? Comes back home with an idea. Says, guys, I got an idea here. Why don't we turn this river into a park-like city to conduct business and promote tourism? They loved the idea. But we had the stock market crash, so it got postponed. And just so you know, prior to that, the river had really just become kind of a water alley. We built businesses next to it, but put the back doors to it. Like this here's our first library, actually. That's the back of it. They're turning it into a cowboy museum. It should be ready by next summer, I guess. But that's pretty much what was going on. So it turned into a water alley, and he came up with the idea of actually putting it to use. And they loved the idea, except for the stock market crash. But the very thing that postponed it, built it. The WPA, Works Projects Administration. Organization put together by FDR to help put folks back to work. See, there's another one right in here. It's a wedding day. They built the Riverwalk 39 to 41.
We are going inside.
39 to 41, the Riverwalk was built. Look at this. Beautiful outfits up here. Now that island that they're on is also known as Marriage Island. The sculpture that's on it is Father
इंडियन से हो रही है
Mason's
शादी उसकी लगता है मुझे.
Father Mason's table is there to commemorate the first Catholic Mass that was given June 13th, 1691.
इंडियन से हो रही है साड़ी खूबसूरत लग रही है.
It's a relevant date because in Catholic practice it is the feast day of Saint Anthony. And since the Spanish arrived on the feast day of St. Anthony, they named the river in his honor, Rio San Antonio, St. Anthony's River, and that's how it got named. And then later the city took the same name when it was founded. We are now going over the top of Old Mill Crossing. Called the Old Mill Crossing. It used to be on the right banks was at Lewis Grist Mill. He would grind corn and grain into flour for local settlers. And crossing because before they leveled all of this out to 4 feet deep for the Riverwalk, it was 1.5 feet deep right here. Hard packed bottom made it very easy for people to get through. Nice. That is now 3 weddings and a proposal I've seen today. Straight ahead, that red building with the tower attached to it, Beehive Dome up there. That is the largest and oldest continuously operating courthouse in the state of Texas. 113 years it's been in operation. They're actually adding on to the other side. And it's going to be a monstrous building. It's big now. Now see the bridge in front of us, and then just to the right of it, you can see a very dark brick building with the sunroom right there at street level. 1919 and 1963, San Antonio Drug Company used that building for warehousing pharmaceuticals. Then in the 90s, the Hiltons purchased it, they renovated it, and turned it into the Homewood Suites. It's very nice example of adaptive use of a historical building. And I'm going to show you, I think, everybody's favorite building on the tour. On the left, guys. First thing I want you to notice is above that gentleman's head, just a little, probably about 5 times up his head there. Straight above there, you see those faces, old man, old lady?